keep this winning streak going.
Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Toronto Raptors. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Jazz, it's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot.
Checking out Utah, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
So the Raptors starting five, and it's Neely in at the power forward. And for the Jazz, we've got A.J. Griffin, and it's Ferguson in at the center position. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Three-pointer, no good. Here's Valentine. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Valentine's got 5 points.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Thunder, the pass to Wade. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Pass to Neely. Here's Valentine. Clock at 6. With some arc, Utah grabs the miss. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Valentine. 5 points in the game. And the shot goes. He's got 7. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Neely from the arc. Toronto the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Griffin passes to Thunder. Here's Wade, defended by Dunn. From 18 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And it's blocked. And they get it back. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And that one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Neely. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Thunder, the pass to Wade. Here's Thunder. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. McCain. Rebound Toronto. Their last encounter in Toronto.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
Dunn's shot is good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
The shot by Thunder, no good. Toronto leading by 5. Pass to Neely. Here's Knight. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The people is under NBA
Is overturned.
2 minutes are allowed.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Valentine can't get it to go.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Pass to Thunder. Here's McCain, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. And Griffin gets it to go.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Here's the 3. Valentine can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. Here's McCain, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
To the inside, Wade, boom, he jams it straight down.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 16 so far. That's tipped. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Valentine. He picked up 10 in his last game. Dunn outside. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Thunder, and there's the drive. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball, and Utah calls time here. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And most of the arena was totally against them.
Utah calls time here. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Dick, and it's Graham in at the 3 spot. Pass to Garrett. Graham with it, defended by Griffin. Here's Dick. And he banks in the layup. Dick's got his first points of the game.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Thunder. And Neely pulls it down. Raptors trail by 3. Graham with it. Picked up by Griffin. Graham misses. Utah has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Thunder. Here's McCain. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Garrett. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. Utah leading by 3. Wade, the pass to Thunder. Here's McCain. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. McCain's got 5 points.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Grizzlies really contributed. He ended up with 23 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
At the line for 2.
And even with the coach,
The officials will have
foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Knight, he's checked in for Toronto. Valentine comes in for Dick. And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's McCain. He's got 5. Top of the key jumper, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Garrett. Drops in the layup for 2. Garrett's got 11 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Thunder, the pass to Wade. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. Toronto trailing. Pass to Garrett. Here's Knight. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Jazz. Wade's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's McCain. Gets the 3 ball to go. McCain's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Garrett. 11 points for him last game against Charlotte.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Driving to the basket. And here's Griffin outside. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Here's Valentine. He has 7. Garrett can't hit. Utah leading by 5. Here's Thunder. Here's Wade. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. He's got 10.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
They set the pick. Here's Garrett going inside. Shots blocked. Pass to McCain. Beyond the arc. They get it again. He shoots again. And he can't jam it through.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And it's good for 2. Bledsoe's got 6.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Griffin outside. Pass to Thunder. 5 to shoot. Here's McCain. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Utah shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The Raptors making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Good on both. Raptors trail by 7. Drives to the hoop, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Knocks down the long J.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
He shoots. Utah grabs the miss.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Valentine can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 8. Thunder, the pass to Wade. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Jazz out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's...
And now, here's the player of the week from both the East and West. For the Western Conference, Thunder.
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating this offense, making plays for his teammates and for himself.
Yeah, he's been the best player on the floor most nights. Really has.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the 3rd quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got A.J. Griffin, and it's Ferguson in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Wade, that's good.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Toronto foul, Valentine. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to McCain. Wide open. It's rebounded by Knight. Knight's got his 6th rebound on the night. Knight, the pass to Neely. From deep. Buries it from 3. Neely's got 6 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Thunder. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to McCain. Takes the 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Valentine passes to Dunn. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Thunder. He has 6. Pass to Griffin. Launches a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Neely's got 11 rebounds in the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Knight. Just 5 to shoot. Dunn outside. Fires it. And that basket makes him 6 for 11. Shooting a good percentage. Utah leading by 5. Wade, the pass to Thunder. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Knight.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Dunn. The rebound by the Jazz. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Pass to Thunder. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Knight. Knight's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
A nice shot by Knight.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Wade, the pass to Griffin. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's McCain. Drills it from deep. McCain's got 6 here in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Dunn. Nails it from beyond the arc. Dunn's got 16 points now.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Pass to McCain. Here's Thunder. He's got 10. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Utah.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Here's Valentine. 10 points for him. Really left him alone that time. Dunn's got 19 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's McCain. And again, it's Utah.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Now here's Dunn. 19 points in the game. Lets a floater go. For 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Griffin outside. Pass to McCain. And there's a pick. The three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Knight's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Valentine. It's rebounded by Wade. Here's McCain. He's got 19. 4-3. It's rebounded by Knight. Knight's got 9 rebounds now. Knight, the pass to Valentine. Ferguson with a rebound.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Thunder. 10 points for him. There's a screen. The kick out to Griffin. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Valentine. 10 points for him. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
And Utah calls time here. A line change. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Pass to McCain. Here's Ferguson. Here's Thunder. Jacks up with 3. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
So the Raptors 5 right now. And it's Garrett in at the point guard position. A nice shot by Knight.
Assist goes to Bledsoe.
And the Jazz with possession here. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. Ferguson, pass to Thunder. Over to the wing. There's a screen. The shot. Tries again. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Here's Valentine. Dunn outside. Here's Garrett.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Thunder. Here's Wade. Counted from distance. Wade's got 24.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Neely. There's the triple. Utah grabs the miss. Wade's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Thunder. Here's McCain. No good on the triple. The Raptors shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Garrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 20.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Thunder. Toronto grabs the miss. It's stolen. Here's McCain. There's a screen. Fires the three. Drains the triple.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Pass to Garrett. Takes a three. Utah grabs the miss. Ferguson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now Dunn. The 3 ball. Here's Garrett. And the Raptors miss again.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Valentine. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Wade, the pass to Griffin. Knocked away. It's stolen by Dunn. And a fast break now for the Raptors. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
As we know, Brent, experiencing some team drama is not an uncommon experience in the NBA.
Man, BA, as years went on and playing 7, 8, 9 seasons in the league, you almost started to invite some of that drama into the locker room. It's really a character builder, and it shows you that you care about what it is that you're doing. So the drama are always great lessons for how strong your team is going to be.
Pass to Thunder. From downtown, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Neely. To the middle.
Utah foul.
Valentine's checked in for Toronto.
4th team foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors. Number 15. Edmund.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. He drops it from range. Dunn's got 27 points.
And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Wade, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
He got a piece of it, and they're able to recover, and they'll keep possession. From behind the arc. No luck on that one.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Thunder. Here's Wade, defended by Dunn. Here's Thunder. The 3 is up, and the 3-pointer goes. Wade's got 31 points.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Valentine can't get it to go.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Here's Wade. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Neely. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thunder. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Dunn. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he drops it in from the low post. Dunn's got 33.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Looking to get back on track. Oh, can't convert the two-handed jam.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
Month.